Right, now, there is, view full screen, there are many ways you can go wrong in this question, okay? This is tricky on purpose. And Lisa, it's your turn. I'm not picking on you because you made this mistake, but I'm picking on you because it's your turn. What is the first step that we do here for algebra-wise? Yeah.
Minus, or I guess you add -2.
Yeah, add -2, yeah. So 3. Now, not Lisa, but I'm sure other people in the class call that -2x plus 6. How do I know that's x minus 5 instead of multiplying by -2? Like if you weren't sure, how would you sort of figure that out? Yeah?
-2 would be in the front.
Yeah, it could be in the front. You're very good. It'd be in front. The other way I was thinking of, that's like x minus 2 here, right? So that it's the same thing. It's just -2 from wherever you had. Okay. All right. Excuse me.
If it's in the brackets, isn't it multiplication?
No. If you look back, here, right? This isn't multiplication here, right? That's just subtracting 2, right? So it's the same thing here. Just whatever this is, and subtracting 2 again. Right, but I could do like this, right? You know what I mean? Like I could do that, and that's still not multiplication, right? Yeah. Okay, Natasha. What do we do next, if anything, right now?
So I'm going to do the exponent. I'm going to
Good.
guess.
Yes.
You have to like multiply or add the bracket x minus 5.
Yeah, very good. Now we're going all the way back to grade 10 on this question right now. Okay, you guys should hopefully remember some of this in grade 10. Okay, now we're going to FOIL. Now I draw the bird. I think somebody has stolen my bird from me. Have you guys seen the bird before? Oh, he stole my bird? Okay, I'll just tell you where the bird comes from, okay? Just like I tell the story, because when my first year teaching, I taught MCF4U, and in that course there are students that are not necessarily strong math students, okay? They're in there because they have to take it, okay? And so what happened is I got the kids to put their homework up on the board every day. And this guy, what he would do is he would draw this, he was an art student, and he'd do this gigantic bird, I can't draw it, but he'd be like crushing polynomials. That's what he did. So I told the student that every single year I tell that story because I was so inspired by it, that they don't have to do the bird. If you're a math student, you're like, I don't need birds, I can do this in my head. That's fine, okay? But I put it in there just to help you remember. Okay, so I'll go through this quickly then. So this is 2 bracket 3, that changed to x squared minus 5x minus 5x plus 25 plus 4. Okay. Now, whenever there's a square, you have to remember to FOIL it out. That's the main thing you have to remember for this. I'm going to neaten that up. That changed to 2 bracket 3 x squared minus 10x plus 25 plus 4. Okay. Alex, according to BedMath, what do we do next now?
Brackets, right?
Yeah, so we're doing the brackets. We've done this bracket. So what comes after this now?
X can be X.
Yeah.
Addition.
Yeah, so this is all, those can't be added, so that's good.
That's subtraction.
Yeah. So well, these can't, an x squared and an x and a number can't be combined, right? So that's okay. So what do we do next? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, because you're still following BedMath in bed, but this is a complicated one. Okay. Okay, now why did I not add the 4 first? Yeah, go ahead.
You will get a wrong answer.
You will get a wrong answer, okay? But remember, you're assuming BedMath multiplication comes before adding this back. Okay, Emily.
Oh, I just did 2.
What do we do with the 2? Good question. What do we do with the 2?
Well, if you just multiply everything with it, then you can just simplify it up.
Yeah. So I'm going to go 6x squared minus 60x plus 150 plus 8. Now, if you ever handed a question to me like this, you will lose half a mark because it looks ugly. William, where's my very, very last step before I hand that in to get full marks? Good. What does that mean? Yes.
Why would you add the 75 and forward?
You could have done that first too, but you guys told me to multiply first, so I just do what you guys say. Okay, can everyone close their eyes and put their heads in their desks for a second, please? I'm not teasing them.
Is it possible to finish this?
Yeah, you can finish that, yeah. Okay, everyone close their eyes, put their heads in their desks, I'm not kidding. Okay, please raise your hand if you got that with no help from me. Raise your hand, please. Raise your hand if you came close and made a small mistake along the way. Raise your hand if you're way, way off. Okay, thank you. Now, just so I'm not judging you when I do that, I just want to know, thank you, raise your heads now. I'm not judging you guys when I do that, I just want to know who's, like if half the class says they had no idea what to do, we're going to do a few more, okay? Okay. I'm going to do a little bit more algebra to make sure life is good. I have such a total mess here this week. I don't see a lesson on your desk anywhere. Okay, how much time we got? 10 minutes? Okay, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to do more algebra here, okay? Okay. I'm not going to be able to get through the rest of my lessons. I want to take a little algebra break here to make sure this is good. I want to make sure that everyone feels good. I want to make sure everyone feels good with questions like this, and you can do no problem. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video and give you a few minutes again to try it. Okay, with the skills that we've just learned on the last page, you should have no problem with this. Okay, do your best. If there's a question, please be brave and ask. I can come and help you through this if you want to. There's no big deal. Okay, I'm going to pause this and we'll continue in a minute. I mean quickly because I don't, we're running low on time. I'm going to, here we go guys, I'm going to go through this the best that I can. If I make a mistake or I go too quickly for you or you don't know why I did something, please raise your hand and ask me to stop. Beyond that, I'm just going to go through here, okay? So, on the left-hand side, squared means multiply 3x minus 2 and 3x minus 2. One thing I'm going to say a sexist comment here, so I apologize before I do this. Women are better at multitasking than men. Okay, and I'm sorry for saying that. Guys, I feel bad saying that, but it's true. So when I do algebra like this, I'm going to do each side separate all the way down, and then I'm going to do the other side, just it works easier for me. So I'm going to go through here, 4 bracket, 9x squared minus 6x plus 4, 4 bracket, 9x squared minus 12x plus 4, 36x squared minus 48x plus 16. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch the other board here. I'm going to do the right hand side in red. Okay, now this is the part that may cause problems here. So I just want to make sure we're okay up to this point. On the right-hand side, how do I deal with that negative 5? Anybody here? How do I deal with that negative 5? Negative 5 into everything, okay? So this is going to turn into negative 5x squared plus 90x minus 405. If you can't multiply that high in your head, that's okay. You're just human. You're not a math teacher, and that's fine. Our last step before we finish, what do we do to finish up here? Combine, right? X squareds go together. I do this up top. So I'm going to write this as 36x squared. Oh, no. And that's 31x squared minus or plus 42x minus Okay, your homework for tonight before you go is number 1, get your course outline signed. Number 2, watch the video with your parents tonight. And if there's any questions, get them to sign it for me, okay? Okay. So, have a good day, everybody. Yeah, oh, sorry. Take the cards with you, Lillian. Everyone else will come up here.
It's actually funny. I was trying to